Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and today I have a special guest with me. This is Andrew from Summer Blink. I get it wrong every time. I always say Somer because that's what it looks like. How you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you today?
Good. Maybe that's a good place to start out with. Is why is it called Summer Blink? But when you look at it, it looks like Somer.
Yeah, I'm with you 100% on that one. Summer, her character name is Somerset Mom. So, shortened down, she still thinks it should be pronounced Summer, but she seems to be the only person on the planet that thinks that.
Okay. So now you guys have hit an incredible milestone. An absolutely incredible milestone. Have you ever heard of anybody having a quadrillion ISK in the game?
No, actually, earlier this year, CCP released a tweet saying that the two largest wallets in the game, they were both alliances. One had 5 trillion, one had 1 trillion. So our 1 quadrillion given away is just a sign of how many different people have come together all to play Blink together.
And for those who don't know, how many trillions does it take to make a quadrillion? Do you know?
That's 1,000
Yeah.
trillions, 1 million billions.
Wow. Okay. So it's such an incredible number. So for people who don't know and who've never been to Summer Blink before, you guys are an EVE Online fan site that basically you run lotteries, and but they're like instant. It's like being at the gambling table.
That's really the feel we strive for with that. Prior to our site, all the lotteries were done via the forums. Even Summer did just forum lotteries, and everything was slow. You know, you had to send your ISK to someone, wait for them to notice it, write down what ticket number you had. Weeks would go by, draw the winning number, and everyone would get their prize. Well, by streamlining that whole process through the website, what we were able to do is to put everything into the user's hands. Where the ISK is instantly added to their account, they have it, they can spend it on what they want. They can pick to gamble on big ships, on cheap ships, on lots of different things, and get everything done as quickly as possible.
How long have you guys been around?
We started in September of 2010, so it's been about 2 and 3/4 years now.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking it was longer than that.
No,
Man,
September
you
11th
guys,
of
you
2010.
guys have grown really big, really quick.
It has definitely been a wild ride. We joke and we say it's pretty much like the first 2 minutes of Space Bat's life, just on loop, just going over and over again. Just the rocket never stops.
So, what is it? What is it about the service that you guys provide that keeps people coming back? Why are they? I mean, obviously, I've won a few ships. I've gambled a few times, and I've won stuff, and I haven't come out with real heavy losses either. I actually think that I'm up a little bit, but what is it? What is the draw? Why do people show up?
Well, I think the biggest part of it is we tried our best to make everything fun. It's not about, I mean, we do make a profit at it, obviously. It's a business, but it's about trying to keep everything entertaining, keep everything fun and light and fast and friendly. You know, we have lots of giveaways, we have lots of events. We just today, as part of our celebration, we had a karaoke contest, for example, where everyone from our channel got together and sang some songs to each other and voted each other for the winner. And we just try to do things like that to keep it interesting and keep it fun and keep it light.
I'm glad I didn't make it for that one. So yeah, I'm no good at karaoke. Okay, what is some of the biggest prizes you guys have ever given away?
Well, in terms of the biggest singular prize, that was a Hulk blueprint original back at the 500 trillion celebration. That was worth about 300 billion ISK. But for the current event that's going on, there's one of each of the Titans as one of the prizes. There's 500 billion ISK given away to 10 different winners. There's 8 different Tech 2 Blueprint originals. Just piles and piles and piles of prizes. So this one is definitely the biggest, but it hasn't finished yet, so I can't say we've given it all away yet.
Yeah. How long? Okay, so now you guys started celebration already. How long does a celebration normally last?
A week from the time of starting. This one we ran a little bit longer than we were going 8 days with this one, just to kind of round it out a little bit and make the drawing on the weekend so that more people are able to attend.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah. Okay. So, what what are some of the funniest moments that you guys have had?
Oh, there's been all kinds of incidents. For the longest time, we had a running inside joke that every celebration was accompanied with a curse, where something horrible would happen behind the scenes to make everything almost fall apart. Where some prize would fall through that we were depending on, and we had to rush and find a replacement prize, or someone that we were depending on to be available to run the celebration had to be hospitalized, or just every time there would be some little event where everyone else had to scramble and cover down and to make the event still happen. But fortunately, we were able to handle all of that behind the scenes. It stayed seamless publicly. But there were always just, for the first year and a half nearly, every single celebration we dreaded just because we knew something was going to go wrong catastrophically.
Yeah.
But we learned our lessons from all of those, though, and it's much smoother these days, thankfully.
How many? Tell me a little bit about behind the scenes. What are you willing to tell me about behind the scenes? Like, how many people does it take to run this whole operation?
Right now, we've got about 42 actual human beings. Some of them have multiple characters in the Corp, so the Corp number is a little higher than that, but it's 42 people spread out on all different time zones all around the globe. There's people who, their only job is to pre-authorize the funds. Someone sends the ISK to us. They watch the wallet, they see when the ISK comes in, and they enter it into the website so that it's instant. You don't have to wait that 30-minute delay for the API. We have freighter pilots. If someone wins a prize, they can choose to get it in JITA to sell it easily, or they can choose to get it in their home anywhere in HiSec. So we have pilots that fly those ships to the delivery location so they can be delivered there. We have claims staff, people who pay out the actual prizes, that send the ISK, that send the ships, that get everything to the people who win it. We have support staff, people who take care of any issues that pop up, any problems, any missed payments, any missing deposits, anything like that. They're there to take care of it as soon as it happens too. So it takes a big operation spread all around the globe. A lot of really dedicated people.
Yeah, it's so professional.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty incredible. The amount of traffic that flows through the site and stuff. I've seen some pretty incredible stuff there, especially when we're playing live shows during celebration, and I'm just going, holy cow, how do they keep up?
It can get pretty insane. As of right now, we've got a little over 77,000 Blink accounts, which comes out to about 1/5 of all of EVE playing it. So it does get a little insane sometimes.
So how many people log in to EVE like monthly? Do you know the numbers on that?
I think CCP's last release number was around 350,000. I'm not certain on that, but yeah. I think that's what they released.
Yeah, I wonder why the others haven't tried you guys out, because there is a lot of things about you that let's just say there's a lot of value to be had that costs little or nothing through you guys, and so. It's like I felt like I've gotten very good value playing on the site, and I've won some stuff that I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do with this, but it's like, okay, well, let's see if we can fly it, and but then also the other portion of this, which is that people who buy the game time codes from us, from Marquee Dragon, you guys credit them with ISK. And so it's like anybody who is going to buy game time anyway, they may as well get this ISK bonus that you guys give them, and because it's like casino free play.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone that uses the banner on our site to go through and purchase from Marquee Dragon for a 60-day game time card, right now during the celebration, it's 250 million Blink credit. Credit on our site to gamble on whatever you'd like to. And that also includes 250 promo tokens to play on 250 free promotions. Each one of those, the average value of those tends to be about 800 million ISK. So So even aside from your 250 million credit that you get that you can spend on whatever you want, you've got all those promo tokens piled up as well to play on the free plays and to play on the free events. So you get the free credit and the free tokens. It can add up to a lot of free extra money.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. We actually did, when we were doing the EVE 30-day challenge, we actually had people go in and just try and see what the results were, and they're like, well, I blew my 200 million ISK on stuff, but I walked away with 300 million in ships. So, or sometimes, of course, it is gambling. So sometimes they're like, I got 50K left, something like that. So
yeah. Now, to those people, the people that like you say, it is gambling, and some people are going to try it and wind up losing, and I can see why that'd be a little disheartening. But always keep in mind those free promo tokens, those tokens that let you come back and play for free. Average value of over 800 million ISK per play, and you've got those tokens anyway. Use them. Keep coming back. Use them. Get your money out of it. Get your free value.
I have not won a single thing on one of those promo tokens yet. I probably just haven't tried enough.
Yeah, they do have larger ticket counts. There's usually somewhere between 200 and 500 tickets on one of those, so it takes a little while before you win one. But with 250 free tickets, you're starting to hit statistical probability of winning at least once.
I know. It's pretty incredible. It really is when you think about it, because it's almost like you guys are manufacturing ISK. Now, I know that you're not cheating. I know that you have, and I know casinos make money and everything, and but for someone like myself, when I look at it, I say, wow, where does all of this come from?
Yeah, it's a lot of it is just aggregation between so many different people playing blank. I mean, like I said, we've got 77,000 people, so they're all depositing and all withdrawing. It's all going back and forth. And then, too, we've got the other side of the coin, the back end side, where we've got those 40-some-odd employees that we mentioned that have to be paid for their work. And then all those giveaways, too, those free promotional tickets, the achievement credits. As you play, you get free credit as well. There's been over 24 trillion ISK worth of free credit given away in achievements. So that goes into the system as well.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing. So, okay, so I want to switch gears here just a little bit and ask you, who is Anonymous Bounty Guy?
Was that the guy that bountied you during the last event?
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly do not know. That was not us.
Because I really suspect you guys... Who else has 60 billion ISK to throw on a bounty on a guy like me?
Yeah, I know. We've got a few mails asking us, too, from other people asking us if that was us that did that, but it really wasn't. We have no idea who that was. Because bounties are so hard to retrieve off of a character. If we wanted to give the money away, there's much better ways to have gone about that.
But I better win that Titan, and then I can go out there and fly it, and get taken down, and somebody will get at least, I don't know, a little bit.
Lose it in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, well, I'll still probably be the the top one, even if I was in a Titan. So, okay. So what's in the future for Blink?
Well, right now we're mostly just focusing on getting through the 1 quadrillion celebration. It's been such an insane pace. Just in the last 1 day, we've done 13 trillion ISK worth of giveaways, so it's been very busy. But going forward from that, we will be still celebrating every 50 trillion ISK. We may have to skip the first 50 trillion because it's looking like we're going to hit that before this party's over.
Before the goodness.
But the next one after that, we will still be celebrating. There'll still be more giveaways, more parties, always something fun to do.
Let me ask: do you or any of the people that help operate the site have a background in the casino industry?
No, actually. Summer, it works in web development. Myself, I'm a psychologist by trade. The other admin, Grammar Nazi, works in economics. And then the fourth admin, Sylvie, is a stay-at-home mom. So it's all just been kind of trying to wing it and read books and learn from other people's examples. But no, none of us have ever worked in this industry before.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting because it's almost like it's so put together and it's just so right on how it's done. Now, you guys, I know you guys don't really like to toot your own horn, but tell me about some of the philanthropy or community stuff that you guys have done.
Well, I'm actually really glad to talk about that because we're always looking for new projects to sponsor on this. What it is, before the Somer Blink ever existed, before we had the website, Somer ran forum lotteries. That was all she did, and it took a community built up around her to be able to do that. When Blink finally launched, she had all these people that had already come from the community and that trusted her and knew her and were willing to try this site out, and that's what helped lead to such an early success for us. And thanks for that, in recognition of the community, we're always looking for things that build this community, that make Eve greater, that make Eve bigger, that make more content for players to participate in. So, for example, there's Estella Rada Corp services. They give free jump clones to anyone in Eve that wants it. No charge needed, no headaches, no anything. Just apply, get a jump clone, get back out again, and you have it and you're ready to go. We sent them, I think it was a year of Plex, so that she would be able to just play for the whole year without having to worry about taking care of her Eve subscription. Agony University, they do public PvP classes. They teach people how to fight and how to survive, and there's no politics involved in it. They'll just take anyone in, they'll teach them, get them trained up, and send them out into the world again. We started a scholarship fund with them, where if people couldn't afford the classes, we'll pay for them. So if you ever want to attend classes, please do take up on that too. Lots of videos, podcasts, fiction contests, freighter races, PvP contests. Every month we're always looking for something new. So if any of your viewers do feel like they have an event that really makes the Eve community better, please, please, please do get in touch with us. We'd love to help you out with that.
I have a comment I'm seeing here in the live show chat. It's from Typhus. He says, once I bought a game time code from Marky Dragon over through Somer. Never got the 250 million in Somer. Now, do you guys keep records? Like, if I don't know how long ago he bought this, but if he bought it like a couple months ago, and he didn't successfully redeem his credit, can he still do that?
Absolutely. Typhus, if you would please just contact my character, Andrev Knox. Marcus, if you could put the spelling in the contents, that'd be helpful to me. But yeah, just get in touch with me, email me. We'll get you taken care of. You still get your credit, by all means. That's your money. You deserve it. We'll get it to you.
I've never heard of anybody getting gypped. I have heard of though, that they got to go through your link on your site in order to make sure that the credit is given. And,
that's correct. They do have to actually go through the banner, otherwise we're not aware of the purchase. But if someone does accidentally miss the banner, maybe they reloaded the page or copied the link, still do get in touch with us. We can usually still take care of you. We can still get the situation straightened out. Marcus here has been really great at working with us on that. Marky Dragon, great customer support, great experience from our side altogether as an affiliate.
Yeah, so good. Well, so now, what question have I not asked that you were hoping I would avoid?
Oh, goodness.
Company secrets.
Yeah. I don't know. You already asked me how we succeeded and where the money goes and who's doing it. So we got a template laid out there for all the others that want to do it too.
Oh, yeah. Well, you do have some competition. But I think that the last time I looked at the other lotteries out there, that nobody had really gotten anywhere close to what you guys are doing.
There are, to my knowledge right now, somewhere between 30 and 40 similar services out there, similar sites. But combining the sum total of business that all 40 of them have done is still not equal to even one day of business through Blink. So it's
amazing.
Yeah, we're still definitely the field leader, but we don't take that for granted. Like I said, we still always are looking for new ways to make things fun, make it better, make it more entertaining. Because, it's a video game. People don't have to play it. People don't have to come to our site. They don't have to do that. And we really appreciate it when they do. So we want to make that worthwhile to them.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's about it. So I want to thank you for your time. I don't know if this is the first on-camera interview you guys have ever done. But
it is, yes.
Okay, so another first for Marky Dragon.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and I think that the next quadrillion is probably going to happen sooner or quicker than the first one did.
Yeah, they do
So-
just keep coming faster and faster and faster. In the beginning, it took 1 month for us to reach 1 trillion. And then 2 months later, we were at 10 trillion. And then 4 months later, we were at 50 trillion. And so on and so on. It just keeps exponentially growing. We still haven't stopped growing yet. So we're still
And
waiting
you
to see
guys-
what that'll be.
From the sounds of it, you may hit 50 trillion in 1 week here during celebration. And so, yeah, that timeline is keeps getting shorter.
Yes,
So-
it does.
Yeah. Okay, well, Andrew, thank you very much. I really appreciate you coming on the show and taking the time. And that is it. I've got to go to your site now and play the lottery.
Absolutely. Get those promo tokens in.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much and take care.
You too. Thank you.